First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Bree is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Jeff. And so we're about to see if we can get her another date and find out why she was ghosted by calling him in a second. But first, let's find out about the date. Bree, how long has it been since you heard from Jeff?
I have not heard from him in 4 days, 4 very long days.
When did you last talk to him? I mean, like, what was your last interaction with him like?
So it was our date was our last interaction. I've not heard from him since the date, and I'm not sure what happened.
Did you reach out to him since?
Yeah, I'm starting to look a little bit crazy. So friends are telling me not to text anymore. Hence me calling you guys.
Okay, fair. Well, let's talk about the date. How did it go?
Okay, so we met on Hinge. He ticks all of my boxes. It was a great first date. So he basically picked everything out. He has his favorite neighborhood spot. So we went to this really, really nice Italian restaurant. I love Italian food. It was really thoughtful. He asked me before we went what my favorite food was. So we had that in common, which was really cool. And then we went to another little cute spot to get some drinks. And there was a jukebox there, which I thought was pretty cool. And he gave me money so I could pick out my favorite songs.
That's cute.
Which I thought was very thoughtful. Yeah, like just really low-key, sweet, thoughtful date. And we sat next to each other and we sang like my favorite songs. And like we accidentally brushed elbows a couple times. And
Accidentally. You got some hot elbow action on your first date? Whoa.
It was like the best date that I've ever been on. So I'm kind of confused. We had a lot in common. Like we talked about funny movies we liked, like our childhood. I was telling him I was interested in salsa dancing, and he said he was like open to going because I was trying to test the waters to see if he'd be, interested in another hang. We both are mediocre cooks. There was just like a lot of commonalities and laughter, and just I thought it was good vibes. Yeah. And then I don't know, I thought it was perfect. Like, yeah, we closed down the bar, and then he walked me home, and then we kissed, and I thought it was magic. And then I have not heard from him since. So I don't know. We texted that night, and that was fine. But then I tried to keep texting to like, are we going to the salsa class? Are we going to hang out? How was your day? How was work? Any of that. I've got nothing.
Any idea of why he's ghosting you at all?
My friends have a prediction. Okay, so I talk a lot. I don't know if she's noticed. They think maybe I overdid. I was talking about like pillow talk and intimacy, and like, I don't know, maybe they think I was too hardcore with the flirting. I came on too strong with, hey, let's go salsa dancing. I'm looking too far into it. I don't know. They're thinking I did maybe too much flirting or too much like, where are we going? What are the next steps? How do you feel about this or that?
Maybe.
When your elbows brushed, did you guys have long sleeves on?
I was at bare elbows.
I rolled my sleeves up. He did not.
Oh, maybe that's why. He thought you were a little risky going in bare elbowed like that.
Oh, that is quite forward.
All right.
Skin to skin.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and hopefully get you another date, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, we'll get your first date follow-up next. Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Bree is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Jeff. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But before we do that, Bree, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Okay. His name is Jeff. We met on Hinge. Best date of my life. Very thoughtful, very kind. Now has been ghosting me for 4 days. My friends think it's because maybe I overshared. Maybe I came on too strong. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Raw dog elbow rub.
Yep, that must have been what it was. All right. Well, are you ready for us to call him?
Yes, please.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jeff, please?
This is Jeff.
Jeff, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Jeff. The whole show's here. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good. How are you?
What do I owe the honor?
Have you ever listened to the show before?
Once or twice.
We do a segment on the show. It's called the First Date Follow-Up. So that's where if you go out on a date with somebody and end up ghosting them, that person can have us get you on the phone to ask why you're ghosting them. So we got an email about you, sucker.
Jubal. This is already a lot. You need to be very nice and like coaxing.
But we got an email about you.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah.
About Caitlin.
No.
I'm sorry.
Her name is Bree.
You busy, Jeff?
Never mind about that, Caitlin.
Okay.
I mean, I heard it, but okay.
Well, I'm going to give you the short answer. Bree lied to me. Bree's a liar.
About what?
About her age. I mean, she was, I liked her. I liked her a lot. So I went and, I did the proverbial scouting technique where you go on, social media, find out things about them. And I found out that her actual age, she told me she was 33. The app said she was 33. I'm 30 years old. Turns out she's 38.
What?
And yeah, kind of like threw me for a loop. I was like, well, we had a lot in common. We shared a lot of stuff. I had a great date. I thought we had a good time, but I just don't do well with liars.
How do you know she's lying about her age?
Or because of her birthday on her social media page.
Okay. And then you asked her her real birthday or something? Like, how'd you find out the real birthday?
Yeah.
It shows on the apps, like how old they are.
On what apps?
Right. But then, so she said she's...
On Hinge, it said she was 33.
Okay, so it said she was, but then you saw her birth date on what?
On her social media, on her Facebook page.
Oh, okay. So you didn't ask her about that?
Well, I didn't really need to ask her or anything. I mean, she already lied to me. Is she going to lie to me again? I mean, what do you ask? You're not supposed to ask a woman her age, right?
I mean, maybe it's like an accident. Maybe it was like a typo. All of a sudden you put in the wrong number and you're 38. I don't know. I just feel like, does it matter how old she is though? Like, is that really what bothers you?
No, don't get it twisted. It's not about her age.
Okay.
It's about the fact that she wasn't forthcoming. It's about, I've had my own past experience that somebody lies about the littlest thing. The next thing you know, everything. So it's just kind of a deal breaker for me,
So we spiraled a little bit.
That kind of makes sense.
Okay. Well, thanks for telling us, Jeff. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Also, Bree is on the phone. She's been listening this whole time and wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Bree?
Hi, Jeff.
Bree.
Yes, the age on Hinge is not correct. However, you would not have met me if I didn't fudge the number a little bit.
Oh, so you did.
I did. There's so many. It's not. People normally don't bump the age up to 35. So I've noticed that the pool is much smaller. So I just reduced my age by a little bit. And age is nothing but a number. So I didn't think it was a big deal. And I didn't realize he was Googling me.
Well, I think it's safe to assume that anytime you go on a date, you're at risk of being Googled.
He should have asked me. You didn't even ask me. You just assumed that I'm like a big liar because of Hinge.
Well, I mean, honestly, that should have been one of the things you addressed on our date. I mean, maybe something about letting me know that, by the way, maybe it wouldn't have been such a shock to me had I heard it from your mouth instead of finding out on my own.
Okay, I understand that. My intention was never to not tell you. I was planning on telling you, and then I just kind of got caught up in everything and forgot about it and got nervous, and then was just in the moment. The plan was never not to tell you.
So have you lied to me about anything else? Is there anything else you want to come clean about? Or
no, that's it. I don't know why I would lie about anything else.
So, we were listening there at the jukebox and you played all these songs. Flowers, by Miley. Is that not your favorite song? Are you lied about that too?
No. That is my favorite song. You saw me sing to it loudly. That is definitely my favorite song.
I mean, did you like the food that we had? Did you like my neighborhood spot there, or did you lie about that as well?
I ate the food. I just enjoyed the food. It was great.
I think Jeff has some trust issues, and that's okay.
I'm not a liar. I'm not a bad person. I'm not like trying to trick you. Nobody after 35, like there's a cutoff on Hinge. I don't know why. So the pool's small for dating options. So I just made my net a little wider, and I wouldn't have met you otherwise. I really don't think it's a big deal. I'm not lying about all sorts of weird things like pasta and music.
Okay.
I was planning on telling you, and then I just got caught up. That's all.
Jeff, would you like to go on another date with Bree? We'll pay for it. Give it a chance. You can grill her in person.
Right. Give her a lie detector.
Yeah, I would love to go on another date with Bree. And I would love to, come clean about whatever we need to come clean about.
Okay. Well, Bree, congratulations. You got another date.
Thank you.
You're going to be questioned every move you make, but hey, more power to you.
Yeah, I will be asking who Caitlin is.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I forgot about that.
You know what? Screw it. I believe you. I believe that.
Oh, she had that in her back pocket.
Jubal's first date follow-up.